bearing in mind with your box corners, everybody does them different ways, but
if you want to keep them crafty whippets right side, you do it her way.
you go from the corner into the centre, snip away the corner, and you want the other side to match. So you turn it that way so you know what way you're cutting, and you go into the corner again. This is just being done very quickly because it actually has been demonstrated already, but even we can't remember where it is.
If we'd thought to look, it would have been a help.
Oh, that'd be multitasking again, wouldn't it?
Can I reach past you and get these?
No.
Thank you.
Fold them over. And most of the time I'm doing this with my fingers, not my thumbs. I don't know if anybody notices because I do have problems with my thumbs. But there's a way around most things. And this, as you can see already, is beginning to make the base, which I'm not going to dwell on very much because I'm only going to paper clip it.
And you'll see that this has been made out of paper. That's just for demonstration purposes.
This is just, I'm just going to clip it. When you glue it with some PVA glue, I use plastic paper clips to just hold
paper?
paper clips.
Plastic
Plastic paper clip. These things.
Have we got some acetate? I'm thinking.
Well, they can use their imagination. You said you found some somewhere.
Yes. We had a piece cut.
Look.
I'll go and get it.
No, our viewers are not silly.
They're not?
No. Our viewers will know. There's your base, alright? Bearing in mind that it's not glued, but imaginative. This is imaginative play. Imagine it is glued.
But they'll be saying we haven't actually made it if we don't get the
I
acetate.
have made that one.
That's true.
But you can't really make a sturdy box out of strong paper.
No.
So,
We tell them how to put the double-sided tape
if
in
a
the
job's
acetate.
not worth doing well, what was it?
The job's worth doing, it's worth doing well.
No, there's another one. If a job's not worth doing, it's not worth doing well. Figure that one out. And it's not worth doing it on paper because it won't be good enough. Won't pass my standards.
But you're
Because
going
I'm
to show them
fussy.
double-sided tape round the aperture?
No, I thought I'd let them guess that bit.
Oh,
God's
get the
sake.
acetate.
Okay. Again, this is blue. Another little tip actually is I lost the top of my, I found it actually afterwards. I lost the top of this wee bottle. And I think I told you before about using a paper clip. I have actually found that keeping the paper clip in, you can extend it and make it really long so that when you put it in the neck of this little grey bottle, it goes right all the way down to the bottom and it means it doesn't jam on you, which is wonderful.
And the extra thing is it's plastic coated and it won't rust.
It doesn't rust. I did that with a metal one once that came out all brown.
And it makes your glue all brown.
Yeah.
Because Anne's got a bottle of brown glue. Right, this is a piece of
She never told
acetate.
me she had brown glue. I'd have told her off for that.
This is the acetate that has been cut to size.
Well, let's do that before we assemble.
That would be a good idea. At
Right.
this point we would put on double-sided tape
Double-sided tape
around
around
the
there.
edges of the aperture. Lay that on top.
Lay that on top
Centred.
to make it stick down. Press it down.
And you end up with this
You
one.
end up like that.
Now if we can just...
And there is
Focus.
something we forgot.
What's that? To decorate the box?
No. That halfway along here, you have to have your finger grip.
Good point. That's this bit here
So
with the finger.
that is now 16 inches, so we're talking about 16 centimetres. You're talking about 8 roughly. But I also was given a ruler from Woodware,
Judith.
from Judith, when I had a problem with something else. And it's a brilliant ruler because you look roughly as to where you think the centre part will be till you find the nothing, and you just wiggle it back and forward until the two sides match. Okay, and maybe one in the middle is dead on.
Excellent.
And then you do,
A circle punch or a balloon punch?
well, The circle punches are sometimes quite hard to get, so a wee half balloon punch works just as well. And you've got your little black line to guide you. Then you can assemble your box the same as the base, with your acetate in, and hey presto, one has a box.
You can decorate the box. You've put peel off borders around the edge.
I think they had a butterfly on in one of the other ones. Depending what you've got inside, you could colour coordinate it.
You could even have fancy patterned cardboard for your lid.
You could.
It's quite a lot of...
Well,
It's
this
limited
is,
only by your imagination.
well, I would say that from having only done this morning, and that's the first time I had tried doing this, it's actually, I quite like that idea. And I think with a book of tricks, for example, showing underneath that one, you would see the whole picture. If you wanted to do a bigger one, you would just obviously adapt the size you have in the middle. It might become...
You just work out on the board
Yeah.
which line is suitable.
Because it says in the book, use line 4, so presumably that's for a half-fold
big
card.
one.
This is for the A6, that's line 3. So if you do have one of these boards, line 2 for your edges, and then do line 3 all the way around for your centrepiece, and that will give you that. And it's just another way of using a board and making a box that's just a little bit different.
If you don't have a board, they could just measure, if they were good at measuring.
You could measure. You could take a
And just
piece of
cut out the
card
aperture.
and you could just do, depending how you wanted to do it. You see, you measure so precisely. You go with you.
Well, that's
And
just
I
me.
kind of do score, and Anne just goes, I'll cut it up there.
So
we
saying
all have
that,
our own styles of
She's made
cutting.
some lovely boxes.
She's made some cracking boxes. I was well impressed with her box.
and used
without
like
using
cards.
any board, any measuring, and she made a very good box. If you want to make a box, a tip I was given is you take whatever it is you want a box for and you add 6 centimetres, what's that in inches?
Just 2 and a bit.
2 and a bit. 6 centimetres or 2 and a bit at one top and one side. And that way when you score it and bring it down, it should give you the box that will actually fit what you want it to go in. You've got two levels here as well. If you want, for example, a CD box, you wouldn't want it as deep as that. So you would do box 1 because that's got the narrower edge to it. But this was one of my very, very first boards, and I used the other ones and I'm still using this one. Very often in craft you buy something and it gets put to the side and you're onto something new. This one keeps coming back out again, so it does quite a lot. Just a recap on your template: 8 1/4 by 6 1/4, 21 centimetres by 16 centimetres, strong card, and once it's made, you don't really need to do a lot of measuring after that.
You just
Okay.
draw around it.
You just draw around it and cut it out. And that's the way I did my boxes right from the word go, before all the other things came out.
And the box queen you are?
Oh, I'm the box queen. Yes, I'm the box queen. I like making boxes. I'm just hoping you don't see underneath the table because I'm just swinging my feet with my bare feet. And
I can't see your feet.
I'm awfully glad you're not sitting on that side of the camera because you'd have homed in them, wouldn't you?
Yes. You get the butterflies on it.
No, don't look at the butterflies as well.
I think it's good to read. So, from Scotland?
Scotland was beautiful on Saturday. The sun was splitting the sky and the sky was as blue as the easy scoreboard. And the bride got her shoulders slightly burned in the sun, and it was just lovely to have such a... Scotland has got such fabulous scenery, and it was lovely to have such a nice day
Wonderful.
to have all the scenery around for the photographs. It was lovely. So for those in all the different countries that watch this, I hope to do a blog at some point and keep you up to date with just some of the things that we've been busy with, and I hope you found the videos helpful. Okay, say bye just now.
Bye.